All right, so I'm going to do a little summary of my cooling system here. So basically, it's, let's see what, I'll turn this on so it gives me as a temperature. I think it's 94, or at least that's what it was the last time I looked. So my cooling system is, well, let's look at temperature here, 101. I do not think it is 101 out here. I think I'm in the shade. I think it's probably closer to 95, but in the shade, it might be 97, 98 in the sun. But anyway, so the cooling system is really based on these Frog Tog evaporative cooling towels that I've cut into various sizes, and I put on different parts of my body. And then it's also based on this cooling. It's a tube that, let's see, Chill Pal. I think it was $12 on Amazon. So I have two ways that I cool down my stuff. So what I do is I fill my little igloo thermoses here with ice and water, and I use that I dip my gloves in, and I put these in my gloves, and then I have, so this is about palm size, doubled up. That goes in my pocket. And then I'm gonna try and show myself here. I can't see it because it's not in selfie view, but I have another size right here. This is it's long enough to go from right here, wrap up about here. So I think it's maybe 18 inches long. It took me just one of the Frog Tog towels. I got them from Dick's Sporting Goods, and I think they were $8 or $10. And they're Frog Tog evaporative cooling towels. And so all that I do is I actually put ice in my pockets, and then I use, oh, the other part are these Gatorade bottles. So these are full of ice water, and I use these. Let's see if I can capture this on video. So I just take this when I'm at a stop, and I just shoot it on me like this on my the Frog Tog that are underneath, so it gets absorbed by this. These are, the reason why these are important is that they don't leak unless you squish them, and they also don't leak. I mean, they could leak, I guess, but the way my tank bag sits, they tilt slightly up. Now, if I know I'm going to go for a longer ride, sometimes I'll put on my tank panniers, I'll put another couple of these in here, but they don't fit really well. They kind of move around, so my preference is, unless I'm really going to be out in the boonies, to just bring two of these with me. And then the last thing I do is I've got my Camelback, whatever you call this, hydration bladder in my backpack. And what I do is I fill that first with ice. And so I fill it all the way up to the top with ice, and then I put water in afterwards. So that not only does it give me ice water to drink, but it also it cools my back down. So the ice kind of seeps through the pad that separates my back from the backpack, and it kind of provides a little bit of a cooling effect that way. I ride quite comfortably in very warm weather. I'm in right on the Kansas-Missouri line. I live in Kansas City area, and I ride quite comfortably in 95 and 100 degree heat with 80 to 90% humidity, which for a lot of people, that combination just takes them out of the game. And but I really like riding, especially my I like to get out in the backwoods with my Africa Twin, and so I had to come up with a system to do that. I have to stop about once every 30 minutes and kind of re-wet everything. Once I get this cool chill pal thing on, I don't re-dump it in here. I just use the Gatorade bottle, and I have the kind of helmet where I can lift up the chin bar, and I lift that up and I just shoot some of the ice water in around my neck, and it kind of drains down, and that's good enough to work until I get to the point where I want to get off the bike and take the chill pal off. So I'll just put it on here. I don't know if this stupid thing will. Let's see if I can prop this up. Okay. I know I should be doing this with maybe a GoPro or something. I'll try and back up so you can see, because it kind of looks funny. I got my big fat head. It looks pretty funny when I put it on. All right, so take my glasses off. I want to put my earphones in first because I can't put them in once I put this on. So my headphones are in. And then I kind of bunch it up like you do when you put it on a sock. Doesn't matter which way you do it. There we go. It's even funnier when I do this. Look really funny. Okay, so I wear it up like this. I would say one other thing. One problem if you ride a lot, don't I look like a baby with my head, my chin fat all coming out? Anyway, the other thing that's really nice is when you put it up here, it allows your lips don't get chapped, which happen to me all the time when I'm riding in hot weather with my motorcycle. So it's a solid bonus. So I ride like this. One thing that when you get this on, you sometimes got to be careful that this will creep up around your vision. So you sometimes just have to stuff it back in so you can see on your peripheral. All right. There, now you've seen my stupid sockhead look. But this was I had just done everything else before. Not this part, and this has made such a huge difference in riding. And the other nice thing is it protects my neck from sunburn. You'll notice I don't wear short sleeves because of sunburn. I don't want to get baked when I'm out riding, so I'll wet my sleeves down if they get hot. But this is Armachillo from Duluth shirts. It's a hot weather long sleeve shirt, and that's very useful. I also wear evaporative, these no synthetics, so I'm wearing, these are soccer socks down here, and then I'm wearing even the non-cotton briefs, so everything can get wet and everything dries off quickly. So these, oh yeah, the coolers. These I got from Dick's Sporting Goods. It's really important when you're getting coolers in this system that the handle is not attached to the lid. The first cooler I bought had a lid with the handle on it, so the only way I could get to the contents was I had to disconnect it and unscrew it. So it's really important that the top comes off without messing with the handle. This is the Green Chili Adventure Gear soft rack system. This down here is my Canadian, I don't know if you could see that, but this is a Canadian Prepper bug out roll that works awesome for motorcycle stuff. I might do a video on what I have in here. So you can put quite a bit in that, and it works really well. I don't have any limitations. I can sit as far back as I want to sit. If I get into loose rocks or mud, I can sit back there. So I got plenty of room with this system. I do have the Alt-Rider luggage rack extension back there, but that's what it is. So I'm sure there's other strapping systems that would do this, but I had to play around with a bunch of different scenarios, and this is the best I could find. The bungee strap on the bottom, and then the soft luggage wrap, strapping it down, pulling them that way. These stay on. I've been in some pretty gnarly stuff, and they never, I mean, you can see I can move the whole bike just from moving the little cooler, water cooler. So that's it. That's my cooling system. That's how I can ride all day in, you know, whatever. Or what does it say now? I guess it still says 100 degrees. I think that's still a little high, but still 90. It's somewhere north of. It's somewhere above 95. All right.